Give the Vikings the business. I mean,
you guys.
Oh, us.
The games you like to play.
Games people play. Dallas Cowboys, second game Saturday. By the way, all 4 of the weekend games are on our flagship station.
Wow.
Which is...
the Packer game on?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And McCann, because they're the best team in the entire...
No, I think it's probably Westwood.
Good thing the Wolves aren't playing Saturday night, I guess. Huh?
Don't even get me started on that.
The Wolves are playing Saturday night. The Saturday night football game's on K-Talk, I've been told. So there you go.
Well, I'm going to end up the Monday after the Vikings' first playoff game. I'm going to end up losing a ratings bonus because I'm preempted by a Wolves day game.
Yeah, it's a big game though.
Oh yeah,
you're not going to be on the air.
I'm going to be on it.
Tomorrow's a radio station.
5:30 to 9. I'm going to be on or something.
That's a good game. It's a big one for the Wolves.
They're all statement games for the Wolves. Dallas Cowboys.
And Philadelphia.
They're playing Allen Iverson's back with.
Why can't Jordan go first?
Well, calm down. Can I do my own show for a second?
He's giving you the business. Those Packer fans are right.
Dallas favored by 4 at home in the rematch. Yet another rematch against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's start with Gerby on this one.
I'd like to go first in the Packer game.
All right, we'll let you go first. I'll go first on this game. Cowboys will win, and they'll cover. And this is the one I feel the most confident about. I know the history. I'm well aware. Cowboys, Romo, haven't won a postseason game, I think, since Roger Staubach was the quarterback, or pretty close to that. But part of the rip on the Cowboys were, prove it, they don't even win in December. Well, they did win in December. I think Romo is starting to figure it out. I like that defense. The Eagles are 0-3 or 0-4 against playoff teams. They had their nice little run. I don't like their defense. I just think Dallas is flat out better, and I don't think the Demons are going to, if they're still Demons, I don't think the Demons are going to catch up to them this particular week. I'll take Dallas to get the job done.
You're going to have to put Gerby back on the air because he got dropped somehow. But I'm going with the Cowboys as well. I'll take Tony Romo. I'll take all of that. They're going to win a game sometime. It might as well be against the Eagles, who you've talked about a million times. If Deshaun Jackson doesn't score a 79-yard touchdown, they don't win a game.
They're too dependent on that.
And Dallas' defense is good.
Was the one who convinced me that McNabb's had a nice little run, but he didn't look very good last week. He might be on the back end as well.
He's going to look good in purple next season.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Look at him now.
I'll take him over our other options, that's for sure.
Is it me or Gerby now?
Let's go you next.
Okay, I'm going to go against conventional wisdom, and I'll probably end up regretting this pick because I can, as I close my eyes and rub my temples and nostril see.
Haven't you changed your mind on this game 4 times?
Yeah, see Dallas just running it up on the Eagles, where it's one of those where whoever's doing the game,
call off your dogs.
Yeah, who's ever doing the game, they're talking about 100 different things other than the game itself
because there's nothing left.
There's nothing left. I could see that happening. That being said, if you look at last week's game, not to take any credit away from Dallas, but McNabb threw a couple of bad passes. They had a few drops. If those drops don't happen, and they do, that could have been.
That sounds like excuse computer.
It is, but that could have been a better game. I also believe I still am one of those guys. Get back, get through the first round of the playoffs and get back to me. Romo's never done it, and I have this for some reason. I have a respect for Reed and McNabb.
Yeah, well, I get that.
They're inside the laboratory looking at the film and going, "We got a little bit more magic in that old Eagle helmet we found. I think we can do one more game." And you're right, their defense is so bad, and Dallas has been so good offense. But there's something about the Jimmy Johnson news conference, and there's something about McNabb and Reed that I think they're going to find something, and they're going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. They're going to win that game.
Carl?
First of all, Dallas is okay. We shut him out, if you'll recall. So I don't think that Dallas is going to.
That was 2 months ago, wasn't it?
It was in close enough memory where Dallas does not want to play us.
I mean, 2 months ago you were terrible.
I think it would be great, don't you, if the Eagles won this game? I think it would be a handy thing to have because what are they, the 6th seed? It'd be good if the Eagles won this game. So I think that the Eagles will win this game.
That's good logic.
Because I think that Dallas is terrible, and I think that the Eagles are not quite as terrible. So I think the Eagles will win this game.
Case closed.
And that's pretty much it's good enough for me.
Must have been listening to Deuce's predictions a couple of hours ago with that kind of logic.
What are you talking about?
That's a shot right there.
I think it's going to be great next week.
What's going to be great next week?
They're going to win this game.
Sunday, early game, Patriots at home, favored by 3 over the Baltimore Ravens. Who hasn't gone first?
I haven't gone first, and I'll just take New England, even though Randy Moss didn't practice today, and it was not injury-related.
No.
It was not injury-related, according to Belichick. More on that in the top 5 at 5.
No.
That's a tease for you.
He practices when he wants to practice, just like he plays.
So does that mean he's out?
I think he'll play.
He's not very professional.
Alert the media. Lindbergh. What are you talking about? You wanted him.
I never wanted him.
You wanted him when Favre wanted him. You're a fraud. When Favre wanted him, you wanted him.
No, not really.
Yeah. All right. I'll go. No, Common, you go next. I guess.
I'll use my McNabb, Andy Reid logic with the Patriots. A little different situation. I don't think Brady's at the end of his career, but I just think even without Wex Weckler, I think they will also find a little magic in that old Patriots hat they found, and they'll find a way. Because the Ravens, we're happy for them. But again, like I say, if they don't beat the Lions 48-3, they're not even in the playoffs. I mean, they have the luxury of having the Lions on their schedule. I know they're playing better. I like Flacco.
A lot of teams say that.
No, I get that, but I just I think New England at home will find a way to beat the Ravens. And the Ravens they're nice. They've been playing well lately, but I'll take New England.
The Ravens are starting to figure this much out. When the Vikings played them, they thought it was Eric Coryell. They wanted the QB to throw like 90 times, and they probably should have won the game here. But the QB, Flacco's a nice little QB, but he's not ready to be Tom Brady. Now that they've gone to more running, I think they are they are who we thought they were. This is what their identity should be. But at home, I'm going with New England. I think the Ravens are, what's the stat? 1-6 against playoff teams. I just think I don't think New England's going to make a big run, but I still don't trust Baltimore enough in this situation against this group, even with the identity change, which is really more to their advantage, where they're trying to run the ball a little bit more. I'll go with the old standby, the Patriots.
I think, first of all, Ravens are just an okay team. We beat them, too.
Is everything dependent on how it went against you guys? I mean, can't you?
A lot of teams get real demoralized after we beat them.
Well, then the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl, by your logic.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even play these games.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think the problem is the Ravens have the dumbest-looking logo in all of sports. A purple bird with a B on its head. That's the dumbest logo, except for maybe the Vikings, which might be dumber. So
what's wrong with the horns?
It's pretty bad.
Now what do you think?
What is that?
Now what do you think?
Who is that?
What do you think of the Lions now?
Who is that?
I don't. Well, who's what? You're hearing things.
Okay, let me get back to what I was saying.
Don't be so distracted. Be a professional.
The Ravens, they got a bad secondary, and even without the Wes Walker, I think that's who you're talking about. I don't think that that's going to matter much. So I think that New England will probably win this game, but I don't see New England win any more games. I think they're kind of one and out. But New England will win this game.
Last game is Arizona at home in a pick'em. Game.
I wonder why it's a pick'em game at their house.
With the Green Bay.
How many of the other
Packers.
games are pick'em games?
This would be the only one, Carl.
How many of the other visiting teams are favored?
You're up first.
Well, here's the reason why. It's because the best team in the National Football League is the Green Bay Packers now. Now, at the time when we were earlier in the season, when we lost a couple games, we had some injuries, and we didn't have our offensive
You're
line
not the only team that gets injuries. Just stop that.
But the fact is, we're not injured now. We're not hurt at all. We are probably the most healthy and the youngest. We have the strongest legs right now going into the playoffs. We have a defense that you just can't see coming. You just can't. Every week is somebody else who picks a ball off or makes a sack or causes a fumble. I mean, there is not a better team in the playoffs. And when I said earlier that Philadelphia was going to win and they were the 6th seed, the Packers are going to win. And guess what that would mean for next week? Because we are just praying. If it doesn't work out that we play the Vikings next week, we are praying that the Vikings can survive long enough for us to come and get them. Because I'll tell you right now, you stand no chance against the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings fans. You have no chance. And deep down, every last one of you knows it, and you fear it, and you're afraid of us.
What? No, wait a minute.
We are the Warriors. We are the believers. We are the Pack fans.
Wait a minute.
And we are going to kill the Minnesota Vikings, and we're going to put an end to this terrible mess of ex-BFF, and we're going to ruin the last season. That's what we're going to do.
Talking about the Cardinal game.
Hey, let me ask you something. Every one of your other predictions is based on what happened earlier in the season.